This video will cover some basic considerations to keep in mind when ordering exercises in your workout. When it comes to figuring out what order to place exercises in our workout, there are a few considerations to keep in mind. One being, at the start of the workout is when we have the most energy, so it would make sense to put the harder, more compound movements at the start of the workout. Movements like the squat or bench press have a high number of both large and small muscles in play. Besides the prime movers of the lift, they also recruit other muscles to stabilize the movement. It would make sense to perform these more skillful and demanding exercises at the start of the workout when you are fresh, as opposed to the end of the workout when you are tired, as the risk of something going wrong or not having the energy to effectively execute the movement are significantly increased. Another thing to keep in mind is that larger muscles use up more energy to produce the force required to perform the exercises. So movements that use bigger muscles should be placed earlier in the workout. As a general rule and a great starting point, you should start with the bigger, more compound movements at the beginning of the workout and work your way down to the less fatiguing, low-risk isolation movements at the end of your workout. Another consideration is the fact that it has been proven that exercises performed at the early stages of the workout get better stimulation and therefore a greater hypertrophic or growth response. This is important to note for two reasons. One, if you are training an upper day and a lower day 2 times per week, it would be a good idea to alternate which exercise you have at the beginning of the workout each session. What I mean by this is, if you start your first leg session with a squat pattern, it would be a good idea to start your second leg session with a hip hinge pattern. This will help to ensure a more rounded hypertrophy, as both the quads and the hamstrings have a turn at being the exercise at the start of the workout that receives the highest stimulation. The same goes for the upper body sessions. If session 1 starts with a horizontal push pattern, session 2 should start with either a horizontal or vertical pull pattern. The second utility of this fact is that if you have an area in which you wish to improve the most, such as an area that is lagging behind in growth, let's say your shoulders, you could place an exercise to build your shoulders, like a lateral raise, at the start of your workout and take advantage of the extra growth response. Then move on to the larger, more difficult compound movements and make your way down to the other isolation exercises at the tail end of your workout. I hope you find these recommendations useful in your programming and can continue to progress for years to come. Happy training! If you want to learn more about how to take control of your training and nutrition, feel free to check out our ebook store that is linked in the description. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons.